Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the Figure King, and if you listen closely enough, that's the Figure Baby. What's going on tonight, guys? I'm bringing you a review, but not just any review, the X-Men review. That's right, everybody. I'm bringing you guys the Marvel Legends X-Men review in its entirety, so don't move. Alright guys, now the first thing I'm going to be showing you guys is the boxes. Now, the reason why I'm showing these boxes is really two reasons. First, I want to show you guys, well, I'm lying, it's really one reason. I want to show you the art. The art is amazing. So, first is the Iceman box. As you can see, that's Iceman on the side. We get some Legend series. Alright, so next we got Cable, and it's pretty much the same thing. You get the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut up top. The X-Man logo lets you know it's from the Legend series line. We got X-Man down at the bottom. Cable's name, and look at that art. Cable looks amazing. You get that cool art on both sides. We get a nice solid picture of the figure here. It tells you what all figures come in the line, and we've got, of course, the Build-A-Figure, which is Juggernaut, and we'll be doing a review on Juggernaut. As you can see, the Juggernaut's pieces aren't in any of these boxes. Alright, that's that for Cable. And next we have Wolverine. Oh, and yeah, side note, Iceman sadly doesn't come with any accessories. Would have been cool if we got like an ice diorama or something, like an ice piece or something with him, but he doesn't come with anything. Cable comes with two Cable-esque guns. Yeah, so Wolverine's box, pretty much the same setup. As you can see, he comes with two extra pairs of hands. We got his name down there at the bottom. We got a pretty nice image of him on both sides. And like I said, all these boxes pretty much look like that. We've got a really dope image of him on the back. And I hate to disappoint you guys. I don't know if you've actually seen this figure, but it's not like that. None of the figures are. Those are actually prototype images of the figures. So yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if you're buying these thinking you're gonna get that, yeah, you're not gonna get that. And I do have some gripes, even though I love this wave. This set is amazing. I feel like when you buy this set and you get the Build-A-Figure is a bonus because this set is so amazing. That's it for the man with all the adamantium in his body. And next we have Shadowcat's box. And I gotta tell you, Shadowcat is one of my favorite, or Kitty Pryde, aka Shadowcat, whatever you want to call her, whatever. She is one of my favorite figures in this wave, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because of all the figures in this wave, she probably looks the most like the art that's on the actual box. And that proto image, that face, the prototype figure, like, it just doesn't do the actual figure justice. And that's saying a lot, because a lot of these Marvel Legends, the images that they put of the figure on the back of the package normally looks a whole lot better than what you actually get in the package. I love this Shadowcat figure. She looks amazing, and I love the accessories that she comes with, which is, of course, Onslaught's head and the little dragon that's on her shoulders. Don't freak out if you kind of misunderstood or didn't understand what I said. Yes, she does come with Onslaught's head. She does come with his head, but he's not the Build-A-Figure. The Juggernaut is. If you had the red Onslaught figure, the Build-A-Figure way for the red Onslaught, then you actually have what you need. All you have to do is get this one and swap the heads out, which I don't have that one. but I think I'm just gonna buy the Build-A-Figure, the Red Onslaught Build-A-Figure, and just, you know, go from there. Just, you know, swap out the heads. And next we have my least favorite figure, but these are just the boxes. This is Jean Grey's, pretty much the same, or Phoenix, I'm sorry. Yeah, she doesn't come with any accessories either. Yeah, so we're gonna throw her over to the side somewhere. Rogue is one of my favorite ones in this wave. I love that art. She looks hot. She looks like a real girl. That's her on the back with that 90s X-Men look with that killer leather jacket. Really nice. Of course, you got the figures down there again. Next, we got Havoc's box. That is so dope. Oh man, they really outdid it with the box art for this wave. And of course, we got Havoc there on the back. And last but not least is my favorite in the bunch, the Merc with the mouth. Yes, that's right, Deadpool, the fourth wall breaker himself. And oh, there's something special about Deadpool's box. And if I were to throw any of these boxes away, it wouldn't be this one. Reason being is because he doesn't have an X-Men logo up top. He has a Deadpool logo. And if you turn around to the back, if you notice, his box is the only one who has the hearts with the arrow pointed to his figure and the I date me with the taco. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I really like what Hasbro did with that one. That's dope. That's dope. And I've been anticipating getting this wave for a while. All right, so that's that. Now I'm gonna show you guys the figures. All right, guys, and starting off, we got Iceman. Iceman, I like this figure. There's a few things I don't like about it, but overall, I like the sculpt. I like we get the ice shards on the hands. See a few on the knuckles there. We get some on the wrists. We also get some on the legs. And this is the translucent. It would have been nice if we got a non-translucent version of Bobby Drake, but we didn't. And that's cool because, I mean, in the comics, he's normally in this form anyway. He's got the spiky ice hair. And he's translucent, like I said, so you can kind of see through him. He's a little wobbly there. It's not really that big a deal. One thing I didn't like about this figure is he has no shoes on. Like, is he naked? Like, when he goes back to his normal form, is he naked in ice form? Like, what? That makes no sense. His eyes are white. And that face sculpt is dope. Man, Hasbro really outdid themselves with this wave. Like I said, he doesn't come with any accessories. This detaches. I don't know if you want to call that an accessory, but yeah. I mean, that detaches. And this is basically the, I was going to say Bucky Cap mold, but this isn't the Bucky Cap mold. I think this is the Spider-Man mold that we got with the butterfly joints, because he has the butterfly joints. So that's cool. I mean, I think the butterfly joints are okay. A lot of people really love them. I mean, I think they're just okay. So articulation, he's got the standard ball joint in the head. So he looks up that, oh, it came right off. And that's a soft plastic, so that will come off like that. Head goes up that much, which is cool. And I think he'll go up a little more, yeah. No, that doesn't really hinder it at all. Goes up that much, down that much. Of course, he's got the butterfly joints. Arms can rotate a full 360 degrees. This doesn't really get in the way. He's got the ab crunch. He crunches down that much, back that much, which is awesome. He's got the swivel in the waist. He's got the joints in the T area. So he kicks forward that much, back that much, which really isn't that good. no thigh swivel. Yeah, I thought he had a thigh swivel, but oh, he does have a thigh swivel. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees, double jointed elbow, a swivel in the wrist, and a swivel and ankle pivot as well. So that's Iceman. And next we have Phoenix, which this is probably the weakest figure in the way. I really don't like this figure. Face sculpt is okay. The one thing that I really don't like about this figure is the hair. You can see that it's a separate piece. All this is separate. I really don't like that. Now, one thing I do like about these figures, a lot of them, they actually have the classic X-Men uniforms, which is cool. This isn't the Dark Phoenix. This is the regular Phoenix. This is Jean Grey after she tapped into her Phoenix Force. After she tapped into the Phoenix Force, I should say. This is a separate piece, but you can't take it off. That hair, oh man, that is just, I hate that hair. She comes with wedges, which I really don't like. I have another figure that comes with wedges. It's a Greg Capullo Batwoman or Batgirl. And it's hard to stand her up because of that. I'm not going to spend that much time on this figure. She's got the, I like the gold paint she's got there on her chest. The gold gloves. And this is all painted. None of this is sculpted on or anything, which is another weak point. But yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on this figure. She's got the standard ball hinge in the neck, so she looks up, not at all. She looks down, okay. No butterfly joints or anything. She's got the standard shoulder joints. She can stretch her arms out that much. Full 360-degree rotation. Single joint in the elbow. Wrist pivot and swivel. She's got the crunch in the abs, which does no good because she only goes down that much, back that much. She can kick her leg forward that much and backward that much. Double jointed knee, hinge and pivot in the ankle. And that's it for Phoenix. Alright, so next we got Havoc. Not much to say about this figure. I like the figure. It's just a solid black, just basic solid black. He's got the silver deco on the gloves. He's got the nice deco there in the chest piece. He's got that red diamond on his forehead. His face sculpt is cool too. This is the Bucky Cap mold. One we've seen time and time again with these Marvel Legends, which is cool. You know, it's a pretty decent mold. You know, I can't fault those guys for using it so many times. It's a decent mold. Yeah, like I said, nothing real major to talk about with this guy. Nothing really on the back. I really like that head piece though, and that's actually sculpted on. It's not painted, so that's really cool. Yeah. I thought Havoc was cool in the X-Men movie. He didn't really have a big role, but when he was trying to stop Apocalypse, he kind of blew up the mansion. That was one of my favorite scenes in that movie, although that movie was awful. I mean, yeah, so, you know, hit the like button if you thought that was a really cool scene. But yeah, like I said, this piece here, this little strip is painted on. The boots there, that's actually, well, no, it's not sculpted. That's painted on as well. And he does come with accessories. He comes with these little blast effects. And we've seen these blast effects quite a few times. They just go right on his wrists, and oh man, they fit kind of loose. Yeah, they don't really fit that good. But for what it's worth, there's this Havoc blast effects. If you're unfamiliar with Havoc, he's actually Cyclops' younger brother. In the movie, they made him older than Scott. But the stuff that Cyclops shoots out of his eyes, he can shoot that out of his hands and chest and stuff. But yeah, that's Havoc. His articulation is pretty much standard with the Bucky cap figures. He looks up that much, down that much. The cut there is really nice, so he looks that he goes down pretty far. Full rotation, double jointed elbow, swivel in the bicep, ankle pivot and swivel, waist articulation. This guy has a lot of articulation. Yeah, he's got the thigh swivel, double jointed knee, and the ankle pivot and swivel. So yep, that's Havoc. Alright, so next we have Rogue. Another one of my favorite figures in this line. Rogue has that 1980s, 1990s look. This is actually, I believe, the uniform that she wore in the 90s. You guys can hear my baby. She's in there crying. She's upset. But this is actually, oh, we got a big Rogue butt back there. Nice Hasbro. But yeah, so the deck on Rogue is nice. Like I said, it's pretty much basic X-Men classic Rogue. Nice X-Men jacket. You see we got the X's right there. We got another X right there. We got the X on her chest. And for whatever reason, these are separate pieces. I don't get that. But yeah, we got her 90s X-Men belt with the pouches all over it. And we got the gray strip of Rogue hair. I believe she got that strip hair after she took Ms. Marvel's powers. That's how she gained flight and a couple of other things. I believe it was superhuman strength. I could be wrong. You guys leave a comment if I'm wrong and tell me that I'm wrong. But I think I'm right though. They really knocked this figure out of the park though. Really nice. She doesn't have, well, she does have an ab crunch. I'm tripping. The women's are different than the men's. But yeah, oh, and she also comes with another accessory. I will show you guys that accessory. Is really, really cool after I do her. After I go over her points of articulation. So her head is on that standard ball hinge joint, and I'm gonna take that off real quick just to show you guys this. She's got the V-neck collar. That's dope, and whatever reason that's yellow. I don't know why, but you know, whatever. She doesn't look up really, and that's a separate piece too. That's painted on, and this is like sticking out of her head. Would have been cool if we got like an actual headband, but whatever. I still like this figure. She's got the ball hinge in the head, so she looks up that much, down, not really. Ab crunch, she crunches down that much, back that much. She can rotate her arms a full 360 degrees. She has the single joint in the elbow, ankle pivot and swivel. She doesn't have any waist articulation. She does have the thigh cut, so you can rotate her thighs. Double joint at the knee, swivel and pivot at the ankle. Now, for her accessory, she does come with, oh, you can pay that off too, nice. She comes with a non-gloved hand, so just to show you guys what that looks like, which is dope because if you don't know who Rogue is, she actually takes people's powers when she touches them. So she has to wear those gloves. So I think that's a really nice touch that they added. I really like that. Alright, so next we have Shadowcat. And like I said, Shadowcat did come with 2 accessories. I'm going to point those accessories out in a second. Blah, blah, accessories. I want to point those accessories out in a sec. But first, I'm going to go over her look. I like the black and yellow uniform, just like the colors of the boxes. Those are, this uniform is actually comic book accurate. I'm going to take her little dragon friend off of her. Yep, that's one of her accessories there. Take him off. Now, one of the reasons why I said I like this figure so much is because that face sculpt is amazing. Now, Hasbro has been known to do some real fugly face sculpts for women. Not the case with this wave, except Jane Grey, but she's the worst, but she doesn't look that bad. Kitty Pryde looks the best. You can tell she's a young girl. They did an awesome job sculpting her face as such, to where you can tell she's a younger character. But her belt, which is just a 2-rank belt with an X on it, it's a separate piece. She has the standard ball joint in the head, so she looks up that much, down that much, which isn't really good. Crunch, oh, we've got some back gappage there. She looks down, Crunch is down that much, Crunch is up that much. She has the full rotation. This kind of hinders it a little bit, just a little. She can move her arms out that much. She has the single joint in the elbow. Yeah, girl power, girl power. And she also has the swivel and pivot in the wrist. She doesn't have a cut in the waist, so no waist articulation, but she can move her upper part of her body around. We have the thigh swivel here, the double jointed knee, and the swivel and pivot in the ankle. So she comes with her dragon, and the other accessory that she comes with, of course, is a really cool looking one, and that's Onslaught's head. I can't wait to get that single build figure so I can put this on. It's gonna look dope. So yeah, and her dragon doesn't peg into her shoulder. I thought it did, but it doesn't. So basically what you do is you can kind of move her hair back a little bit and kind of set them up there on her shoulder. All right, next we got the guy who loves to say bub a whole lot, Wolverine. Now I do have a few gripes about this figure. I guess you can call them major. But first I'm going to talk about the actual figure itself. I do like the head sculpt. The head sculpt is nice. A lot of people are saying this is one of the best Wolverine figures yet. One of the reasons why is because he's the proper size. Now, that's one of my gripes. I get that Wolverine is shorter in the comics, but having him shorter than the women in this wave, like if I put him next to Shadowcat, look how much shorter he is. Like, that's ridiculous. Wolverine should not be that short. Okay? I like the taller 6'2" Hugh Jackman-esque Wolverine. I don't like the 5'3" comic version Wolverine. Well, I mean, the comic version's fine, you know, but I mean, you could have made him a little taller. Yeah, I do like that he has his original brown and yellow suit on, or brown and gold, however you want to look at it. He's got the pretty cool boots on there. That's really Wolverine-esque. It would have been cool if we got a Logan head, like an alternate head. That would have been really nice. I'm not gonna say, but we get this or but we get that. We should have got an alternate head. That would have been really nice. We don't have any stubble, no 5 o'clock shadow, anything like that on the face. We don't have any hair painted on the arms, and that's pretty much why I'm doing Wolverine, why I didn't save him for last. His claws, well, I'll get to the claws in a second. The belt is a separate piece, so it can move up and down. You can't actually take it off, but it is a separate piece. As you can see, we've got the little metal wrist things, or I'm sorry, metal knuckle pieces that are on his gloves. That's cool. One of my Wolverine's claws is it's not bent, but the way it fits in the groove there, they kind of sculpted the groove wrong, and those claws are removable, so you can actually plug them out and plug them back in. So that's cool. Almost makes you wonder why they gave us separate hands, because we get two pairs of fisted hands, one without the claws. They could have just put that energy into giving us an alternate head. I know you guys are tired of me talking about the alternate head, but that would have been nice. So my other gripe that I have with this figure, first of all, his claws. Both of these gripes. This is actually a gripe that I discovered while I was getting ready to talk about my first gripe that I had. His claws are actually like bent, like the grooves should be a lot straighter than what they are. We like Wolverine with straight claws, right, guys? I know I do. But instead of them making his claws silver, and I guess I'm gonna have to paint them, they actually made them white, which is really stupid. That was really stupid. They made his claws white and his eyes silver. What the hell? Like, why would they do that? Like, that makes no sense at all. But anyway, enough about that. Let me go over the articulation for Wolverine. His head goes back that much, down that much, which is really good. He's got the butterfly joints, which everybody loves, but I'm kind of neutral about. Full 360-degree spin. He's got the bicep swivel. He's got the swivel in the wrist and the cut. He has, really nice ab crunch. He looks down really good. Back that much. Kick his leg forward that much. He can kick his leg back that much. Thigh swivel. Double jointed knee. Double jointed elbow. Ankle pivot and swivel, and he also has a calf swivel, which is nice. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Wolverine. I'm also gonna be. It's the gold in the belt buckle. Just wanted to point that out, unless you guys are in the comments saying, "Oh, well, you didn't point out the gold in the belt buckle." Wanted to point that out real quick. So that's Wolverine. Yeah, so I didn't bother showing you guys the extra Wolverine hands because they're pretty much like the same hands that he has on now. You saw them in the box when I was showing the boxes. I mean, it didn't really make sense to show those because they're the same. They just don't have the holes in them that fit the claws. next, we have one that I was really excited about, and that is this guy here, Cable. Now, Cable stands a few feet over the other figures, which he should. Nathan Summers here comes from the future. His mom's in the back. His uncle's over there with the blast effects in his hands. Oops. And his father will be coming out in the next X-Men wave, which I'm very excited about. Probably not going to get the whole wave. Just going to be honest. I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm not going to get the whole wave. I'm probably going to be getting probably 3 figures out of that wave. Definitely getting Cyclops. I'm definitely getting Colossus. Sunfire, probably going to get him too. But the rest of them, I'm not a big fan of that build the figure that's in that wave. Like I said, like I'm going to say again, they should have gave us Apocalypse. That would have been a lot better. But yeah, this is Cable. Cable, I'm going to take his weapons out of his hands. Comes with those 2 big guns. That's all he comes with, but that's all he really needs to come with, because there is so much badassery put into this figure. First, let's start with the head sculpt. I like how they gave him the metal face on the left side with, of course, his psionic eye, which is dope. We got some scarring on the other side, and that's sculpted on, so that's dope. Really like that. Of course, he comes from the future, so he's a little older. He's got the nice gray hair with the spiky hairdo. That's cool. He's got the scar on the left arm, or I'm sorry, the right arm. And that's actually painted on. It's not sculpted, but I mean, that's cool. I like the mechanical arm, and you can see his vest that he's wearing has bullet holes in it. They put a lot of detail into Cable. Like, this is dope. Like, Cable's one of the first figures I got in this wave, and when I saw him, I was like, I can't just leave the store and just not get Cable. And like I said, like Hasbro, like, you guys see me do a lot of reviews. I'm not like linked up or have contracts or anything with any of these toy companies. I buy these figures. So I'm not like, I don't get like a deal, or I'm not endorsed by Hasbro or anything like that. You know, I don't, you know, I do these because I like to do them. And it really wouldn't hurt to get a little money, you know, while doing something that you love. I mean, thumbs up if you agree. But yeah, he's got the military-esque look. Got the nice navy blue pants with the pouches all over him. He's got that dope belt, which is a separate belt. Oh my God, that is dope. He's got another belt for his pants. I guess this is for his ammo. He's got ammo pouches all over him. And he's got the bulletproof shin guards, which aren't removable. But they are like that hard plastic. You can tell they're glued on. And they kind of do get, well, I'm not going to say kind of do, they do get in the way of his ankle articulation. But I mean, this figure's so sweet, so sick that you don't care about that. Like, you just don't freaking care about it. Now, I saw a few reviews on this Cable figure. A lot of people actually thought that Cable, the vest that he's wearing was a separate piece. It's not a separate piece. It's actually connected. I don't know if you guys can see that down in there, but yeah, so it's like, that's the top piece, and this piece snapped into that. But yeah, so let's go over the articulation. Head moves up that much, down that much, where it's buried into his bulletproof chest plate. He can rotate his arms a full 360 degrees, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist swivel and pivot. Ab crunch moves down that much, which is weak. Back that much, and I like how they got that completely sculpted through there. That's nice. Waist articulation, so you can move his waist. He can move his legs out that much, kick forward that much, he can kick backwards that much. Double jointed knee swivel. Yeah, like I said, that does kind of get in the way. But yeah, Cable is badass. I'm sorry. So that doesn't matter to me. Oh, and I forgot to boast about his accessories. So he has two big guns. He has a kind of big, medium-sized gun that he holds. He holds both of these pretty well, and he has this really big gun. The big gun houses bullets. So you can take the bullets and plug them in there. You won't hear it snap or anything. They just fit right in there. And yeah. And of course, last but not least is the Merc. Sorry guys, throat's dry. The Merc with the mouth, Deadpool. Now, this is my favorite figure of the wave, if you guys haven't guessed that. But I do have some gripes about it. One of the reasons why I like Deadpool so much is because he comes with a plethora. And I mean a plethora of accessories. So, first things I'm going to show you is his katana blades. Now, his katanas are pretty much a gray plastic. I like the handles. They fit right in the back there. I really would have preferred to have these X-shaped, but whatever. He has a couple of grenades. Those aren't detachable, but they're on his belt, which is a separate piece. He comes with two Desert Eagle pistols, which is his signature gun. He used those in the movie, so that's awesome. He's got the classic Deadpool logo on his belt. He's got that looking look on his face. His eyes are painted silver, which, well, no, they're not silver. They're glossy white, which I guess that's cool. The execution on the paint could have been done a little better. Got some bleeding in some places, some rubbing off in other places. We got the, well, not really rubbing off, but we got the red bleeding through the black. He's got the knife. Let's not forget the knife. This is the same knife that we see that comes with the Winter Soldier from the movie. He also comes with, oh man, this goofy looking gun. This is one of those fake looking guns. I don't know why they gave us this. I guess because they don't want to promote violence, so they use these made up looking guns, which, I mean, I guess that's cool, but I mean, it's Deadpool. He also comes with a lot of the accessories that Deadpool comes with. We get with the Punisher as well, and this is one of them. He comes with that shotgun. The Punisher is actually painted like white with like a yellow stripe or something going through it. Deadpool's is the real deal. So yeah, we got the shotgun there. Put the shotty down. He comes with another accessory that comes with the Punisher, which is a Walgreens exclusive figure. One that I actually might get. I've been thinking about getting that one. Is this dope bazooka. Bazooka is pretty much just a solid green color. It has a plug on it, so you can plug it into his back. It's got the little sight sculpted on, And my favorite part about this bazooka is the boxing glove, which is detachable. So I'm guessing you can take this and put it on a figure's hand if you want it. That's pretty dope. And it plugs right into that hole there. Another accessory he comes with is this taco, which looks pretty dope. You can see we got some meat there, a little bit of cheese, some green, I don't know if that's spinach or lettuce. I'm guessing it will be lettuce because, I mean, I don't put spinach on my tacos. I don't know about you guys, maybe Deadpool does, but you know, maximum effort. And last but most certainly not least, he comes with the Wade Wilson head sculpt, which looks amazing. Probably the only thing I don't like about this head sculpt is the eyes. I don't understand why the hell his eyes are yellow. But yeah, just to get a close-up of that paint. Oh my God, with the scarring effects. Oh my God, Deadpool's head. Deadpool's head didn't come out right, but yeah, Deadpool's Wade Wilson head looks dope. Yep, that is it, guys. And of course, you see we got all the figures standing there side by side. Deadpool isn't really a member of the X-Men, but that's cool, but he still belongs in the X-Men universe, so he's there with the X-Men. Wait a minute, I forgot one of the most important parts. Deadpool's articulation, which is pretty much the same as Havoc's, because he is on the Bucky Cap mold. He looks up that much, down that much. Ab crunch. We got the snappage in there. 360-degree rotation. Double jointed elbow, and he's got the pinky. He's got the these gauntlets do get in the way. Those aren't separate pieces. Those are sculpted on. So those do get in the way. But he can turn his wrist, and he has the pivot. His splits that much. Thigh swivel, and this is a separate piece, so you can move that up and down. Double jointed knee, as well as the thigh swivel and pivot. So yeah, stand Deadpool. Oops. Oh, some camera shaking. Okay. Alright, and boom, they're all the X-Men together. Oh man, so excited about this wave. And I will be doing a review on the Build-A-Figure Juggernaut. So yeah, stand by for that. I'll be looking out for it. Be on the lookout definitely, because it's coming shortly after this video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like X-Men, give it a thumbs up. If you guys like this wave, if you love it like I do, give it a thumbs up. Like, subscribe. You got any questions about any figures? You got some reviews that you think you might want me to do? Even if they're figures that I don't have, please write me, message me, leave a comment. I love you guys. Figure Kingaholics. Figure King out.